What's going on, everyone? I'm Joshua Thomas, back for part 28 of my Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. We are continuing on with some side quests and taking care of some main quest stuff in the middle of this as well. Some aether pools have formed all over Valisthea, and we're having to take care of that. If you missed the last stream, we've also got the new outfit that came in the most recent update ahead of some announcements for some expansions. So hopefully we'll get through with this game before those expansions come out. We'll see. But we've also got the updates for Torgal. Oh, wait. Let's see Torgal up close. He looks badass. And Jill as well. And then Ambrosia also has an upgraded look. So yeah, they look really good. We're going to continue on with some side quests to begin with right here.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
Ah, yes, Joseph.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph.
Helping out the goblins.
And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
What have we got for the troubles? Live and let live. The renown. That's what I care about. You can keep your Y right. Alright. That just leaves one quest left in the Bocklid Markets. We haven't started it yet, so we'll see what it is. The light keeps changing, and I believe that's because of the horrible clouds that have been cast overhead.
Do you have any fresh water? The well's been all but dry since the sky's changed.
Yep. Yeah, they're talking about the sky changing.
Looks like I'll be making another trip to Chedra's Thread.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
Tavern Keeper.
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change.
Oh, good.
Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
Looks like I have nothing left to do here. Everything's good.
Of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine?
Really?
I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
That's it. Sounds simple enough.
Sounds simple enough.
15 renown.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate.
Bollocks.
3 of the finest fellows in Bocklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they've finished for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's nothing else happening in this world that needs to be taken care of immediately. Who shall we go to first? Wait, we're already there. Oh, simple enough. Seems I've missed them.
Who needs a porter when there's no...
You there.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad.
Oh, it must have been.
He must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go,
Really?
the fatter the purse.
All the way up to Oriflamme?
Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay. Good, good. I'm only doing this because I'm a completionist. And I know someone out there would say, oh man, you skipped that one quest. That one quest is the best quest.
Please. A piece of fruit.
I can give you breath from my lungs.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me.
One and the
What can I do for
same.
you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sambrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow.
Ooh.
Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
Indeed, I know of your many travels and understand them well. This outfit, I got it at JCPenney. No? Don't know the place? Okay, I'm off.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please. You've raised the price. Again.
I showed you.
Oh, you there. Bollocks.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You'll have to take
He must be a
that
busy man.
mask off.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to.
Yeah.
You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Oh, you know, I might be a little responsible for, you know, most of the problems that have been arising around, you know, the poverty, the lack of crystals, the aether pools. Yeah. But I'm gonna keep doing
Haven't
it.
sold anything in days.
These pears are...
All right. Now just slow jog, not a sprint or anything.
A piece of fruit.
No need for sprinting. Do I need... I don't remember if I need
What are you
items or
looking for?
not. Just a high potion.
Many thanks.
Alright.
You're welcome anytime.
Do you have any fresh water?
There, I did something that your servant could have easily done themselves.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon. That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
Oh, very
So-
good. Give me my money.
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66.
Okay. Looks like it's time for me to go.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Can I go now? Don't let me watch. Okay. Okay. Alright, why write in black blood? Well, Jill, I have degraded myself to being an errand boy. Now I shall go do important things. Where to now? We can complete a side quest, but we've also got... you know what, let's go to Martha's Rest. Because Martha needs us urgently, but instead we were, you know, just delivering a message that anyone with feet could have done. Ugh, not looking good.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You best keep that sword handy, Sid.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Ooh.
But all our beds are taken.
Ooh, not looking good. Where do we need to go?
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them.
Ooh.
Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
Not for long.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help.
Oh, they'll
Someone tells
know.
me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
They'll know. I don't need to prioritize it as the main quest. Ba-doop.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
Huh, more? The important thing is that the Black Mage is alright. Good Black Mage. I've known that Black Mage for years.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
We shall see. Whoa.
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long. Might buy us a few moments to say our last farewells, though.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Good job setting up all these barricades, lads.
Clive, wounded.
Ooh.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Let's light things up. And time to round everybody up. Powwow. Oh yes, extreme down thrust. Oh, they got me. They got me. What have we got here? This is overkill, definitely. More enemies approaching. Oh, where are they at? There they are. Ouch. I'll show you, gentlemen. And just give me 10 seconds. 10 seconds is all I need, and you're gonna be sorry. Oh yes. Sorry indeed. Oh, well. I wouldn't say that was 100.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions.
Guardians of the Flame.
We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men. But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Well, for once, in a case of mistaken identity that was actually good. I thought they were robbers, turned out to be
And to think you
Guardians.
took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell.
Oh.
The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels,
Ooh.
and they got wounded with them. They're not gonna make it.
Damn it all.
If only
We'll
there was
worry about
someone
them,
here
Martha.
who could
You
take
look
care
after
of them.
everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Let's do this. It's down that way, yes? Okay, yeah, at the lift.
My brothers.
Mad dogs. The lot of them.
It would help if someone had sent the lift down before to help pick them up. But no, I'll do it. Is there a Sir Wade here?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's.
Ah, Wade.
But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir,
Sir Wade.
Do you like my new clothes?
Lord Rosfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them.
But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Ooh.
Damn it!
Ooh.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try.
An Adamantois?
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Well, it's about time you joined us again.
All yours, Torgal.
Oh, well, we started this and we're gonna finish it. Feels like it's charging much faster than last time. We'll go ahead and pop it. Woohoo! Double trouble. Whoa. Nope. Oh, he just shot me right in the face. And let's just light it up. That's the ticket right there. Oh, alright. Oh. You're gonna regret that.
This one.
Here we go. Whew. Oh, did it say new enemies approaching? Oh, hopefully we got them in there. We did. 33k damage is good. What else is here? Scorpions. Akashic claws. Ooh. And we're ready to ignite our limit again. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. No time for that. There we go. Oops. Don't want to hit that shell. There we go, counter. Oh. Won't be long now. And you are down, sir. Whew. All that for a sharp fang.
Is anyone hurt?
Yes,
I
everyone.
don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Right, off to Eastpool then. Wait a second. Okay, they're coming from Eastpool. I was gonna be like, wait a second, isn't that the town where no one lives anymore? Because they were all slaughtered.
Mad dogs. Alone.
How goes the town brothel?
Thanks to the Akashic, all of the men are either on watch, readying for the next attack, or confined to their sickbeds. All while my bed remains as cold and as empty as those demons' hearts.
Cool. I wonder if that's the ruin. No, wait. It was one of the marks on the board. I can't remember what country he was in.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me
Fiends
back
try to climb the walls here too. Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next.
Something about a giant, but no one had made contact with the fiend yet, so don't exactly know where they are. Is this all of them?
They're headed for the rest.
I had expected more.
To slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Ooh. Oh yes, there we go. That doesn't do too much damage though. Nope. Wrong one. There we go. New enemies approaching. Oh no, chocobos? Poor birds. Get the magic burst in there, just practicing that. Haven't done it in a while. And go ahead and reach in. And let's light them up. It's actually Solid Shield putting in some weight on herself. Good. I thought the screen went black. I thought the screen blacked out there.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Like the TV lost signal or
Only
something.
the first round to wait. Shall we?
Oh, we've got this. Now. Seems like a good time. Oh, I might not be able to get it off there. Oh. Ouch. Hopefully we can get a counter here. Ouch. There we are. Oh, it dodged. Yeah, dodge that one.
Over here. Get him. Get him. Over here.
1,300 damage. Yes, no surprise there. Whoa. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I thought I could get the counter in there. Get out there. Oh. Got our limit break again. And he's going down for discount. Go ahead and burn. Ability finish. Regular crafting materials there.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Maybe we should blow up the bridge? You know, the one to the town where everyone's dead?
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back.
Yep.
But when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Well then, I guess the only way to get rid of all these Akashic. Guardian's Scarf. Ooh, displayed in Clive's chambers. What? Symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flames burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. Sir Wade.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Okay.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch?
Should I know you?
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, that's
he didn't.
right.
But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
It's been so long.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade.
Hello there, boy. Will I help with it?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
Huh.
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
No Zeus.
I'm sorry to disappoint you,
Nope.
Oscar.
Over here, boy.
But I'm
Over here.
shield no longer. Nor was
Sorry,
I
boy.
ever the finest.
Have to wait a little
And
bit.
spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title,
Hey there.
but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy sheep. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
What would this mean?
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Does this mean Oscar is going to be following us around, or just at the hideout?
I will not let you down, Lord Rosfield. You or my uncle.
If Phineas says so. Yee, I'm so happy to see you, Wade.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benamir once he's said his farewells.
Benamir? Oh, I don't even know where that is. But I'll see you in Benamir. We'll see what Martha has to say.
They'd seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
Very good then. First to the hideaway, then down to Delamere. We'll deliver the bomb ash.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh hey, we've got more goodies as well.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
Let's see. A light from the heavens, the goddess Grieger teaches us that to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we are to accept this truth, then one could not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw, a humble servant. High Cleric's Medallion.
Here you are.
Okay. Oh wow, ability points is what we're getting. Next one, some crafting materials. No risk, no reward, orchestrion roll. Oh, those are hard to come by. And amber.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Whee, I'm so happy to see you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
What have we got
catch your eye?
left? Oh, okay. That's just the main quest.
Seen enough?
45 renown it is, then. This hideaway couldn't have been just a tiny bit smaller.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
I'll get it out of my food pocket in my new outfit. Do you like my new outfit?
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Are we gonna sit here and watch? I would like to be in the next room when you test it out for the first time. Sometime later. Meanwhile, Delamere is dying.
Have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The
Oh?
one you keep your potions in.
What?
Reckon I could work some magic on that.
A bag of
What
holding?
kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. We
Meaning?
might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Is this another faded black? It's a faded black. Oh man. Can we carry more potions now?
What you reckon?
Wow.
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
That's the word I'll
No.
use for it. Flexible.
Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. I'm telling you, there's
Phrasing.
plenty more where that came from.
Quest complete. A loose bag obtained. Treated potion satchel. Alright. Inventory increased. Let's see, I can carry 6 potions, 4 high potions, 3 strength tonics, and 3 stone tonics. Cool. We'll go up those supplies right now.
We're all gonna die.
Oh,
You hear
whoops.
me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us.
Oh, now,
How do you
now.
suppose they'll manage that?
We're surrounded by water. Not too dangerous,
I
then.
heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
True statement. What's this boy got up to?
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath, but down came the eagle.
Traveling trader.
Lady Karen told me that you've begun dealings with the Crimson Caravans. A word of warning. Tighten your purse strings when in Bocklad. There are few shrewder than Eloise in matters of business.
Still alive, are ya?
Yeah, old Yuna. I haven't called you old Yuna in a long time.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Oops, there we are.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh, stop it.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I feel. Whoa, what is this? Last elixir? Frick. Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, fills limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10% and defense by 30% for 60 seconds. The frick, it's 20,000? You
Come again.
are robbing me blind.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Boy. I'm leaving. Let's see what's troubling Dalamil and old Lubor. Oh, this cart's broken. Well, that explains it. The driver died.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Oh, no Akashic.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me?
What was that?
What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
We're foreigners. We're smarter than them.
Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
For 45 renown, anything.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Oh, over there. Thank you, quest marker.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Yeah, what is Victor doing here? Because I remember where Victor's from.
Sid and Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
Agreed.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so.
That's right, we have a sky mechanic. I have a sky mechanic. Do you have a sky person? Alright. Alright, Lubor.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
Let's just go kill the
If there's
bandits.
one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients.
No.
While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own.
Just let me go fight bandits.
Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a
Or
plan
I could
of
do it.
action.
I could do it.
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
No, looks like my job here is done. Goodbye.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Well, I guess we're going to both places then.
Victory, Conrad. Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me?
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad.
Not necessarily a spear.
May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
Good
As I
acting.
told you,
Good acting, Jill.
I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
They've got the furrowed brows down in this game, that's for sure.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Okay. Oh,
Then
what?
let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be
I
trifled
wonder
with.
if Conrad has the right of it. We always called on sellswords and the men of the rock to guard our gates before. We don't have enough blades to arm everyone, nor enough physicers to heal the injured.
You don't have enough blades to arm everyone. Exhibit A.
Lower than beasts they are. Aye.
Exhibit B.
The scum of the twins.
Exhibits C through triple D. No less than 8 hands in length. Weighted pommel, briar clam inlay, serrated edge, suited for cutting bone.
My shop.
Oh, yes, a
Find
shot.
my pickaxe, I would.
How are things going over here?
They're not done with us yet. They'll be back for more.
What then? Should we leave?
Fuck. How the hell did they find it?
Language.
No one knew where I was keeping that gill.
Language. Thieves have a
Damn
way.
it all. Why did Kupka have to go and get himself killed? He was the only thing standing between us and this.
Yet another thing that's my fault. Alright, where's that? Quiz, oh, I overshot it.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet... Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Yay! That's what I look like.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
Also, I have a twin brother named Sid. You might see him next week.
Worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
Good way of putting
Right
it.
through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Also, I'm going to attack some outlaws.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
It appears I have no choice
I don't
but to
know.
do what little I can.
Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
We have.
Mummy, I'm scared. What if the bad men come back?
It's all right. We're all right now.
Oh. That was worth hearing more than the rest of these conversations. Alright, Vic.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak.
Oh, we got this.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
If it's a war they want,
I have a favor to ask.
it's a war they've got.
I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
We'll send the wounded out there to
Rest,
wear
my
them
friend.
down.
The city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Oh, we'll hold them off. Just right here? Okay. Protect the north gate from bandits. All these swords laying around. Filthy, really.
No women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
And let's gather them all up. He thought he could stab me. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this on. I'm gonna level this ability up so that we can whoop-ow, yap-ow, whoop-ow. so that we can charge this up faster, hopefully. Let's just go for number 2. And yes, I'm aware of how that sounded. Good job, Jill. Keep it up. And Mega Flare. New enemies approach. This is better as like an area attack for multiple enemies. That's really where this one lies. Just like this one. Any others? Just that one? Okay. Oops, I did not mean to pop that one. Oh well, at least we got a few people. The Sultan. Ooh. Gather who we can. Yeah. Oh, extreme down thrust. ×3. Oh. Oh, no, we don't want that one. Let's just cancel that. Oh yes. Time for the Judgment Bolt. We'll get our ignition on. $30K. Oh. It's time. Ooh. Get in there, Torgal. Get some damage. Did we dodge that? Yes, we did. There we go. Black blood and kill bugs.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Ah, they've already made peace with the other band of outlaws. This is no doubt the most obvious conclusion. Tell me they're getting along.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight,
considerably better than you act.
True statement. Unless he's reciting lines from his favorite play. Of course, he had a little practice on that one.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Return to the hideaway and speak with Otto, the curmudgeon. We will do this.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Saw what? Nothing? Okay. We thought the conversation might further. Ooh, side quest. Over to Desiree.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
The rising flame. Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with mirth and merriment, and it is you who we have to thank, Dalamil Spicer.
You earned this.
I know. You don't have to tell me. A talisman of priming.
All done?
Well, that is right. I did get an item. What was it that we got here? The High Cleric's Medallion. Increase healing potency of potions by 25%. I should have equipped that one. Let's see what else we got here. Favor of Earth, Raging Fists. Okay. That's all for the new stuff that we got. Alright. Alright, Curmudge, what's going on?
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment? Luck, I suppose.
When you're the main character, you know.
Word on the rest of the realm. Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So... Right. Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Ooh, okay.
Thank you, Otto.
Straight away.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet.
That's crazy.
When Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Oh yeah, tell us.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts.
We know even littler, so...
18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you. even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon.
But Clive, on the other hand...
Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive...
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
Ah, shucks. You guys are flattering.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
Yeah, about that.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
Oh god, yes.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Ooh.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Hmm?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Oh, dang. No, the world is falling apart, and we're kind of to blame.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
Or you have to get the ship out of there.
Aristoteles. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
What?
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Ah, okay, I was going to ask about her.
Right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
We'll look after him.
We got the band back together. Oh, side quests as well. Hey, man. What have we got here? Party makeup has changed. That's funny, I don't remember putting on makeup. Putting on makeup. Sorry. Alright, what have we got here? An eye for an eye, not to be outdone, and on balance. We've got some... oh, everything is new. More stuff on the bounty board as well. Or the hunt board. Nektar, I never asked about your adventures. Let's regale in one of your adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I toured the Northern Territories?
I trust you wrapped up warm.
I did no such thing, Kupo. We Muggles don't feel the cold, thanks to our You humans are the only animals up there who feel the need to dress up in the furs. In fact, that's precisely why I ended up cutting my okay. And I make a much better hero than I do a hat, Kupo. Okay, well then. Hunt board it is. Oh, Svarog's updated. I know his location. That's... I know exactly where he is. You can update that. What have we got here? The pack. South of Tabor in Dalmekia. That's where we're headed. B rank north of Sorrowwise in Rosaria. I should be able to take care of that. Soul Stingers in Dalmekia also. Empty Hovel. Green Sheaves in Rosaria. I wish I could see those places on the map without going there. The Ten of Clubs. Vamire, Dalmekia. The Magath Brothers in Rosaria. Okay. Rosaria still seems to get the short end of the stick with a whole bunch of these. Still don't know where this one is either. Except it's also in Rosarian. Oh man. Something that we shall do the next time I play Final Fantasy 16. Maybe we'll go after one of these hunts. But we will, of course, work on these side quests as well. So, let's do one last thing and see where our ability points are at. 3,800. That is significant. We are going to upgrade this ability so that it goes faster, hopefully. So now it's mastered. What haven't we tried here? Oh yes, we haven't tried that one. I may switch these two out, but I'm not sure. I do one of those. And of course, Giga Flare. Oh, that's tempting. What's this one? Earth and Fury. Or we could upgrade. I am a sucker for trying new things, so Giga Flare it is. Oh yeah. We'll be sure to equip it. Which button is this? That's a triangle button. I've been attaching their big attacks to the square button. So Giga Flare it is. And in this one, we will see what Satellite is like. Yeah, it does show here they're weak in damage, but good in terms of staggering foes. That one, on the other hand, damage galore. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we'll save. We've got Joshua's little 8-bit character, and that's where we'll end it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys will like and subscribe. Check out our Discord, link in the description, and stay tuned for more of my Final Fantasy XVI playthrough here on the FailroadExpress. See you guys next time.